there was some kakraka. Maybe a few mra to abayi ma realize say Ghana force through change. Ghana ni betimi ayire no ho a obekan sesan but change ba Ghana ni suru. Abodwe, it was to test you. To know how Ghanaians react to change. Because me and Kasa Abodwe mempe. But as your leader, I am supposed to test your ego, your understanding, your feeling, how you see things, and everything. Said ya me di wani you know. Me who said me di wani. So I don't see me trending with my new look. You see new look. And your new look we are a change. And there was a huge debate. A very big platform. So professors, doctors, presenters, medical doctors, nurses, your professional platform be. And run address some adasa benai. Na me go mo ase na odikuru. E bon komo, but me bon komo ni na so na me monitor platform no so. Say ya. And GH1 compare no asem ko posti bibi. Say Captain Smart 1 and Captain Smart 2 or something. And obi kwata me yede koto. Sa platform no so say bam. We were talking about how you bet me a compact clay with just 2 inches of concrete because of the solidity of clay no say your banky endings no mamin can tree me yere me ho ye say ye de gan clay dotie kokko no ntwoma me kan sa na abeti ase ye betimi ahihye na ye de emosia be hihye dotie mu dotie kokko nim if say what the dotie kokko na emosia wo mu a ensuo to na hohoro a won say dotie kokko ne nko because emosia na hold dotie kokko no eti enura no ade na ye adwi ho ne ye kwanya ye betimi afa so ma clay say ye nya sika nye kotala ye kwan support hole ema so eno ni ade na ye discuss eti me kokofa snowball me chemistry master ewa Pam secondary school Mr. Seriam o kire me bibi ewa organic chemistry ye fa bibi compactability and I'm did 2 mirika ekwa Pam secondary school house 3 na me wo na me movie call house 4 as a school prefect na me ye chemistry student and no na me he said ye be ya ye betimi di clay and mosia na e wa bonten so no etimi ama Ghana ye kwan no aye very strong better and beautiful am futuro so maso honestly me na me raise this topic no because I have done it me di kube hono aye concrete e obi fie kube ya ye twitwa no for me ya to hono na gu and am dey ye concrete me ya total so e obi fie I took my time the little chemistry Mr. Seriam taught me Papa no cheme chemistry physics conference ye mo am kwa pam de mo cha ebrade jam Mr. Fori Mr. Fori and I'm saying so share me biology the little things I learned and the little mathematics I misua aye no na me de ka ho na me de kube ho no aye concrete so that was what we were discussing. See, you drew a pointer. One year scientists to abrochire, one more Germany, one more Czech Republic, one more UK, and then in careful, Obia did not dream back. The who yan say, Abaya Bakwa Kwatam, the new look of Captain Smart, and one platform to say, Santine. Abaya didn't say by or the change by. Instead of us to contain, manage, protect, build barriers of positivity and proper positive energy around Adiana Abaya and Senebayano, everybody started insulting the lady on the platform. So I was quiet on it. I was still on the phone with Ase Mahine, Ase Dikru. Let me say it this way. I say, yeah, you know, they no better to me here than for Canada. I'm say, aha. You know what? Way a movie from the angle of conscience to the believing of the black man and what the black man can achieve and change. And as soon as I change, ask I am telling you, you will never ever make sense in your life. Change a dangerous thing in the life of every man. Because there was going to be a change. Because God needed somebody to still sing beautiful songs for him with a very soothing, sleek voice. Why do I have to send this guy? I have given him the most beautiful name in the world, Lucifer. Meaning the angel of the beautiful voice and the angel of music. That's the meaning of Lucifer. God needed to contain the new change in heaven. So this Satan ba form no. And I say, owie no say asase so for mumunue. Osorofo, mundi de. Change. Yesu Kristo owu no. Ni maame Maria. Be man nanda. Na onyim Yesu according to Bible. Wo oba bi ane wanda. Atopabuo bi ani Mary mu eba Yesu ho a Mary we mu atopa yo hu yan so onyem. But Mary was a bit uncomfortable with change. And so say hey na we be den e na aye ho but for the long story short, Mary wu Yesu onyambom. Yesu yiniye 33 years. Yesu ewie na adwuma owu osediane so. Na Mary still still na Mary nti change na say after 33 solid years na Mary nti ase. Eti say Yesu pe obi oye honam oba ne be ma ne hia na wo no aye fe ne Peter. Na Yesu ade Mary sharing say hey oba wona nie ena oba nie solo wona yeso for mo John and whatever on yeso for tin business on yeso for no enti odere share ne nsa no honam mienu ade a entimi nsesa honam proye ye kasa bibia pra we ye de ye nsesa. What is a prayer? Is a prayer. Ade apro. Etinya ne siye. When the American who has a fed number honam. The ultimate dada as I say of answer. It's nipa sro sesa. Nipa osro and sesa. It's nipa te changer. Na na homo yina yira no. Meanwhile, as a change ni baba nipa ne ka o. change the bedroom and any party bobena. I am sitting here to tell you, Finance Minister na Akufo-Addo fan the last minute no person buy lose election on one party NPP. So a bema omra metna ha. Your friend say Adam or a doctor Accra metna ha. Bra. Me say no person NPP lose election. I feel your market no person NPP lose election. Eugene, Subi informer Subi and BFS. Eugene, only there's so be any. There are NPP MPs. Now we condo say as MPP fear them because now they are a cartel. Let's fear them. It's not me say this time no me yard my body. Opa issue statement, may respond. Opa peneso betna ha. Me say mo finance minister and royal press conference. Na do finance minister no. You say Adam doctor. Na the condo say MPP be position. Cause niam okoto ye no me do nyame. Na akwa no ntumi handle that. Cause so be wupa ye man 1500 years. No ntumi handle. Afenyo case was overwhelmed. And basically, he is still not alive from his sleep. If you say, some person who the real thing I'm telling you, John Dramani Mahama called Parliament, what kind of State of the Nation's address? No, Afenyo case did not touch on the State of the Nation's address. Oh, who said bomb? And Mahama abetua to MPP. It's in Tassin, you know. When you're careful, he will be exposed. So as a minority leader, he got to just get up and say something. Tell me, what sense did he make? If you're not way, one kasa we have your markets, Mahama Kasavi, you know, now all responding, okay. Then that's actually. Oh, yeah, you know. Not in a swakota lodina, so not in a bonkomo. Mwa. Change! And sister, a big deal. And what they are not doing, Chaya. What by a braboma yeba wahoo? Or some a different from a sorrow. 2 questions. Now, I tell me, so who quite sorrow wa he? And here number 1. And here na modern day asofono. One will say, Obinim anka said to me about the catcher say, na oyen trickese. What's Obinim anka catcher say? And you man know you na no boa, no dintro. David can you Obinim anka sa. O te say maka say, o say wa ma we yi passport free heaven. Aba share dem pabo ho. No started so kind of koreba. Cause me be no ho adwuma. Ye wie Ghana man tie me yo bi nim ho adwuma. O say dem o ye ni na no oboa. Eti e tribu south say wo som wo hen. Ana wo osom ben mu. And it's a wo kwa sort of ben 2 different things. And sister yadia. And I think so. I thought that change bet me aba, but now realize it. It's a bear money or bad to them. We jail ban 10 years ago, but nobody who. It's about say a man to me and make a comment to be an who ever say. Maybe a bear money. So yeah, I said yeah. Or you need chop money, or shannon ma, Chiancolasky fees, or chef ya. Maybe if I'm home, sister Yajao. 10 years ago, or Bobby so to me, Matina them. Where job man 25 years ago. Former America's presidential candidate was a vice president was a wine. We have on it the year ware. They got divorced after 30 years. After 30 years. Ago say he left the marriage on the 20th lane. Meaning so did 20 years wa ware ni mu no. And Ojai aware, but not now more than 30 years. Change is a dangerous thing. Change. Minimum be obedi hini kasiye ewa Africa country bi. Now ba on the tie no ye kokko wa no ho ade. Wa no on na ekọ eba. But Obama realizes that and sister BSC na and sister ni here babema. It's one shot and sister na be fanase. Otna ho am and sister no so fanase. Change a dangerous thing. But change is the most beautiful thing under the sun. I agree, change Change is scary. Change, it can shake your very solid foundation. One you're careful. Obeka say, hey, I did say it in here. Then I'm a person no pay. Ghana and Sasana Kofa no. It is actually intimidating and scaring the NPP. Omusro, they don't know where to go and what to say. So every press conference is a rubbish gathering. They are talking rubbish. And because March is Ghana month, into the tone down kakrano. I said they are hallucinating about the name of Bible. Feno tunchen. Sawusha NPP press conference no mo ye na nra na ho. Metena se din na mbisa mo say na who kwasam. Mahama. Wa win election na we so madwin ye mo say ye da ye campaign na. You guys wake up from your sleep. You lose it 2006 elections to JJ Rawlings. Kufuor did something. Oh, sorry, 1996, 2006. Kufuor said that the elections are over. What we have to do is to put everything we have together and re-strategize for power the next elections. I say no MPP for na wo ni na person o ma yete ase say ye nim yansa Ghana for bebreba ye koto abati a wo no ye nim yansa wo wa wo nim yansa e ya Akufo-Addo Keneforiata Gabi Ochredako eni Asante Bedi etu eni ba omia asa eti wo wa nkasa MPP leadership in parliament NPP, Mpanifuaka, former ministers now, who says, you know, woman, they think, sir, I see a defending an Addo, said, I bet you better maintain a position in the party. I am telling you today, the party has left that Nima quarters. It's gone for wood. The earlier, Mubete Muhuase, I come together, more minor question, the better for you. Why, yes, sir. Trouble day. Number one, you guys are still delusional. You see, when you are ignorant, you can be taught by someone else at you. Godwin, Antaru, Fiatago, whoever. Because you are ignorant. You do not know. You don't know. Someone can re-engineer your understanding and pump a different sense into your brain because you are ignorant. So we move from the quarters of ignorance. Ebedru delusional, dangerous. That is when you overbelieve in yourself and you think that without you, nobody can do anything. So you see yourself as the most handsome, the most beautiful, the most intelligent, the strongest, the most day. You underestimate wo pressure nipa, wo titi nipa, wo bu nipa nimtia, ye kasa wuntie, and everything. That is delusional. The NPP currently, they are the delusion state. Officer and Trona na omudi from 2021, ebesi 2024 no. Imagine you say, no. What's your position at the Russia-Ukraine war? Are these guys serious? Christ me, Jehovah Witness. What's your position? What the COVID-19? Say COVID-19, I'm going to me. Really? But the reality is that you saw a rail line, but you asked the pilot to land on those tracks instead of allowing a train to use the lines. Number one, when the NPP so-called yesterday, the true state of Ghana press conference, Nanka me hwehwe say ye befre Peter Bawu. Na abrantie na ye say ono na de track, clear track. Ekosi keteke kwan no so no. Come be chain ni din. Sa abrantie na twe your friend say. Na abrantie no owo he. Sa abrantie no where he dey? As a second, say a true state of the economy, no, we to be boy a man, yes, say, Akufo-Addo, or to be the contract, a man, a bag boyfriend, or ya latadi. Enti, a branch here, on him spare parts of Hoshe, Jankuma, on him spare parts of Hoshe, Yatam ambulance, spare parts contract. I'm an advance payment of 10 million US dollars. This is the true state of Ghana. Change. Adam, the true state of Ghana's economy today, talking to you, and he said, Kenoforiata, your boss, listen to me. We are finance minister. Kenoforiata, the finance minister, we share Kenoforiata, our friend and boss. I will see you. Yay, we can for that boss. But no problem. You take room here. Obia want the boss. Obia want the master. Yeah. They want the master. So no problem. Ken is your boss. No problem. But I can the true state of the economy is say. Can Oforiatta raise bonds in 13.5 billion US dollars. La ilaha illallah bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Jai. Mbano, omo kikalo, omo tiaso omo rishe kwanda, ele olu oru alae. 13.5 billion US dollars. Adam, ask yourself. The true state of the Ghana economy is say, Sasikano, na wohin. There's a very nice young man, me penase bruta, no ye PRO, Emma Ministry of Education. or MP, our Tafo, our Shattered region. Your friend say, Equasifua, Echo. The true state of Ghana health, Ghana ya poor day, and now or say, Health Minister Kase Adiano and yet operational, and yet functional. Say a Kase be in your operational, on your TV call off, says here, is on your TV operating. The thing is gone dead. TV no so na say ma. Say ya wo two TV so hwa me fefefe. Then the TV dey call off. TV dey call off no. We saw other stations na say ba. Now we own na wu hu a yen we are out of operation because we here wu yen. Ekwasefo say ontiase say health minister can say trade agenda 111 said and you operational. The question it's a Ekwasefo of ne ho sad ho boom echo twa videos no de kire say ade no OPD nie we nie na mpacho kodu na ya afọ da ho. Uko na asante be detuo order mail word moa Ekwasefo ukodu wono na kenoforiata so yesi oyare na order recovery ward when I was here say what commission hospital doctors and nurses omo ye na Ghana ha time na mo bie sa trend the hospital na no mo na mo se mo bie ano no doctors and nurses omo ye na Ghana ha adete wan se sa o man kogu hey adete wan for doctors and nurses any lab technicians an kogu ho ana bro for operation na won tie ase chesa ade na nya dwuma ya afo ni ho. You guys are still in your delusion state. Eh? Obia fi ose chairman sabonsu. Obia nyanya ka chairman sabonsu parliament mwa. Ba wa hu say, eh? Asantefo a wo NPP mwe me ka ne bam. Akufo adu bu obia kwasea. Asantefo a wo NPP Akufo do ni si wo mu nyina ho mu nyina mu ye din wa Kwasefo saki ye tu mwa ne ye pa nyam krade obri ye osache mi nsabonsu obi papa panimu hwenim die ni nyanse tai osache mi nsabonsu tirim hwe kwan a omode osache mi nsabonsu fa so. Na se chairman sabonsu ya ne tetra se ya na wo ye odai. I mean the true state of the economy and it say Ghana Railways Authority wo as a finance minister enti wo me do be ka ho I mean Adam mutimi hwe nyame ni ye tam Ghana Bessia, a free Dutch bank, 198 million euros. Emma contractor say or construct just 10.1 kilometers. 198 million euros. Contractor na nye kwan no Ghana for or the Sikano. Also by us, hey, 198, you know. Amandi construction, or some 68 million. 80. Honorable Finance Minister, former, the true state of Ghana, they say, Sasikano, Ewahi. Yay, Ewahi. The true state of Ghana economy in the say. Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo. Budget and the presidency 3 billion Ghana cedis every year. Ebeye den amufi abem na some members of the office of the president ni entry omuka. Sikandi aka no way. Even one na cleaners are. Bisa Samia ukusa wine na clean Jubilee House. Me mobi edi. Bisa minua Sami. Say wine na clean Jubilee House. So far the phone now bisa no bisa say yetua ne ka wie. Nipa kura no clean no. Onya no full payment. E ka o man na say kanim. Aya bisa nsa amam. That is the true state of Ghana. The true state of Ghana is say, you want president to be the handkerchief, and the sleeve, and so sweaty, oh, who baby a hanky, one fan paper name. That is the true state of Ghana. The true state of Ghana is say, during your time, Ghana for ebe useless. That's the true state. 80. Ghana kra wheat every Ukraine. Ghana kra flour esam every Ukraine. Them people they kra for Ukraine. Sugar every Ukraine. Ukraine na ono ne Russia na nkasa ekontokwa no. Ono timi nya niema egu dem enya adwen etna pono ho dwen ye enya tire de so daye enya nsa e de ye adwuma na osbraye ebro wheat esichire ene esam na yen yeti krom ha e kase Russia Ukraine want ene ye ho cheye ebe NPP. You guys are still in your delusional state.
Marth, the king of morning shows.
Just come back home from the bush. Maybe you are still dining with the elephant in the forest. Come back home because elections are over. Maybe you have forgotten. Some for 152 million Ghana cedis say potholes say what Ghana ye dey kotitem. Why need to be counting the number of potholes or to be quantifying them more? Many do 152 million. Who did the counting? Meanwhile, potholes are one crying. They are here at the table. Maybe I may for pothole be no musino.
So he is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain
But you
Smart
see,
is the king.
and then I'm a person if you railway no kitwebi and talk about Africa because we are in Ghana month. Hey, ebi before Miss Remo Pamacho. Mama min to me iPad.
So,
Any die kwan so.
so,
Obuo kwan so.
so,
Ahobrase kwan so.
so.
Ye yare.
I don't take shot, I take madness.
Mamen to me boas na men kan kire say.
Sure.
Ebi before ye yare.
So,
Won a edi yanim say amanyofo. Won mo say some ye politicians
Sure.
across Africa.
Sure.
Ebi man nyina.
so,
Won adwen ye adwuma.
Captain Smart, the king of
No.
morning shows.
Hwɛ yare no efiri nkwala brem e de akɔ adolescents e de abenyini nti aka ho eno nti wohwɛ bibini adeyo a aya me bisa me ho questions bebree say
so,
yeah how pa as blacks and say Kwame Nkrumah signed the transfer letter
Captain
of
Smart,
Africa. From this state we find ourselves in years ago. But the African failed to go on transfer.
he is smart. He
Because-
is unique.
We are still interested in mediocrity. The African is still interested
so,
in this monarchical, dilapidated kind of thinking. The African is still in a delusional state. So the African is not willing to learn new trends. The African think that somebody must do this. And because the person failed to do this, this is what has happened.
He is smart.
So we must all die.
He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
Share. Metukwan kakra. Anye kura no. Ebia metukwan ako 2 countries. Makwa America. Makwa Europe. Makwa Asia. Makwa Australia. Meti Africa. It's been in the America.
He is
The band that I call UK, Uko America, Uko Australia, Africans, Air Force Bruni said, I deal with any manufacturing to turn by force.
Africa is rich and not poor.
He is smart.
Brafie.
He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is
It's a baby, what do I see? Ewa asasiso, ewa Africa no. Somebody is pressurizing the African to buy something.
Africa is rich and not poor.
Captain Smart.
It is a share braba. Yawa shidie. Ewa Africa. By a clear situation, if you be man.
Africa is rich
And
and
I'm
not
what?
poor.
That's why I'm getting one.
He is smart.
Africa.
He is unique.
Yeti. Your banchi. Bodriase banchi. The whole world. Baby, I would banchi. It tastes to say by egumwa.
Captain Smart. The king of morning shows.
Gomwa. Cassava banchi. The whole riasi. We become the whole kumama. Saufa banchia. Yedria ewo gomwa. It tastes to say bayre.
Captain Smart.
Meanwhile, you need starch spray
Morning shows.
factory bia Ghana ha. Ye kra. Eti wuti wa sabo say ya be hye so. Then ye pe. Ye say my computers. Ewo other parts of the world. One person almost sa, omu waste no. On pe baby akoto agu. But say e bibrema mind mirika. Na yakwa akoje.
Captain Smart. He is smart.
So yeah, was as baby we the other yeah nyame na hwe. Nyame na hwe nipa. Etini a bed dump. Sa waste no e we asase so. Africa gold. But Africa pay no be chef first lady or chef fake gold ring.
Africa is rich and not poor.
Hey, when you drone a drone you do malaria the first say I test on it. When him say you wura you do o Congo.
He is smart. He is unique.
Who Congo e friend Artemisa.
Captain Smart.
But we sit in Africa.
He is smart.
Na ya here was a sabi ye nimu nyansa ye de ye biribi ehame.
Africa is rich and not poor.
And this morning I am here to discuss matters of continental importance and matters of importance to the sovereignty of Africa.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is
This time my concern primarily is WHO, World Health Organization. You see, when you come to Africa, we've had the World Health Organization advising several advisories on what? Medical care in Africa for a very long time. And you and I cannot dispute that fact that WHO has actually done many good things for us. But the same WHO is also doing very bad things. And these are the things, sir. We train an African to become what? An engineer.
Smart.
But what is the African engineer engineering?
Africa is rich and not poor.
We have Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. We still import traffic lights. We still have the University of Allied Sciences. But we cannot manufacture anything to take care of us here in this country.
He is
here
smart.
on the continent
He is
of
unique.
Africa.
He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
Echo. 2014, 2015.
Captain
Something happened in Africa.
The king of morning shows.
WHO said that there's something they want to do in Africa. What was it? Tetanus eradication campaign.
Smart.
It's then in the WHO person from 2014, 2015. That was the campaign. Near friend a tech campaign by the WHO, TEC, Tetanus Eradication Campaign. They started in 2014 and 2015. What was the whole thing about? The entire campaign, the entire eradication campaign was to eradicate neonatal tetanus in babies.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
And kwada yawu na yaba ne yaso tetanus. So WHO decided that they would eradicate. Sadly, no. Then on person here introducing vaccine.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
But when we time sadly and call Congo, etam vaccine be at the call Kenya. Etam vaccine be call Tanzania. Etam vaccine be call other parts of Africa and some parts of very, very poor countries. They later realized that the vaccine was not any type of a tetanus vaccine, but rather it was a fertility regulating vaccine.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
So for vaccine now. No more combined with a certain hormone.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart.
That hormone now no more the frano a human chorionic gonadotropin. GONADOTROPON. Gonadotropin. Now what they are one. And Dr. Sibia will feel Russia. Any Cuba. One kwa Juba. That's a certain Kabinuma ba Africa ha. No ma Ghana doctors ni say Mumra na fei yen hwe niam ba ko mienu miensa bi. Yen ye ho adwuma. Omfa vaccine no. And who say vaccine no HCG ewo. eti wokɔ Congo wokɔ Kenya wenyem baako mienu miensa enan enum wobɛpɔn nyinsɛn no ansa wawo baako watimi nyinsɛn baako ni abrɛ ansa watimi a sustain a maintain sa nyinsɛn no ansa watimi awo in 2017 they used this from 2014 15 16 2017 edru yano na Russians ne ko na Cubans ne ko etina abeto Kenya fo na ankasa o ma doctor fo they did a lot of writings on that say Ghana hana na ye ka WHO asema ke be bo minimum blow and as some way me carry Memma Dr. Penia no da no the video me ba ma as my son to show you so
and is unique. He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
83 4 5 pregnancies best say as what to be meanwhile you see they be eradicate neonatal tetanus 2017 and a WHO say afede we wie na dwuma every ho to wajai Kenya for life amount. Don't forget say drone they started developing that vaccine from 1972 up to 1922. It took them 20 solid years to develop that. Question let's say I so Africa ewura bebrebe a wokrom ha yemi mi so ame wogo mo atachimai na ye betoto ababi ye say the quiet paracetamol.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
And it's a best in African to me and manufacture a dura Africanum aji a train.
He is smart. He is unique. He is the best. Captain
Smart. Say a draw Betty baby Abba as I am. Meanwhile, say Bronini here drona. Or the Bronini here the examination. Answer why abreu. Eti ene yesi we draw papa de what generic is a drone so and on papa pano sa wonom baako a obetiapo entem ba generic ne de betu an manopa mienu awia mienu anwumre mienu anopa mienu awia mienu anwumre mienu saa be na wotwe ansa ene baako papa ne de ne baako no ayepe. Watch this. I still cannot understand why Africa cannot eradicate malaria.
No. He is smart. He is unique.
There's always pain in my heart.
Best. Captain Smart is the
Listen,
king.
there's always a huge pain lingering in my heart.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
The whole world, a United Kingdom, UK, and they did get 2 malaria, say, if you were mukrum, 1921. Watch this. And you UK for the baby years so. Say you malaria. Say ya me no ka say ya wo TV. Say no doctor say when you malaria. UK eradicated malaria 1921. Just Google. When did UK eradicate malaria from the United Kingdom? Musadai. Some UK it's a tautology. UK eradicated malaria 1921. It's not entonton kwa Yuka ontimi njina.
The king
of malaria.
He is smart.
The course school no you try biology say entonton tie nsuo tie ho na entonton kwada ni na entonton ne tokosua na opai entonton a entonton ni 3 days as we it's a lie.
Captain Smart, the king.
Show me which biology master in Ghana, in Africa, or also a yes, test nibi. It be breeding tonton. I'm an tonton in a 3 days. Book mudian any kind. America, malaria TC America. In the 1930s, 40s, up to 1945, you have no idea. Go and check, go and read. Fever. So, America also eradicated malaria in 1951. Go and read, check. Africa, come home. Pacho Africa. Yemra fie, ya chewo wurabu hododo. Because over Africa country biya ya senso de ya aboa ti ya kam wuram. Check it. Producer Google. All African countries. Your national teams in Ghana pay the Black Star. Who are they na ye moa? Where they your sono? Where they your praco? Where they your cocoa? Where they your rio? Where they your train? Where they your dabo? Where they you say? And one kwani ya dina ho.
He is smart.
It's a more some year.
He is the best. Captain Smart is the king.
Many of you, I am serious this morning.
Captain Smart.
So 1951, America eradicated malaria from their system. Now watch this. UK, abedi so. God knows how long. I don't know what to be eradicating malaria every UK. They are what they are so. Or a fat gold waha. UK fat timber. Or fat rosewood. Or fat manganese. Or fat bauxite. That's a year no fast money free hono. Malaria budget a baby as far as our health system is concerned. And also change your budget.
He is smart.
I didn't see the SAF formula now. When we eradicating malaria, 1921. What my SAF formula? If indeed they care about us, if indeed UK cares so much about Ghana, cares so much about Africa, and it's a SAF formula now. When we eradicating malaria, no, I have a team. We are now discussing, thinking, writing, putting things together, how we can eradicate malaria from Ghana. That's what we are thinking. That's what we are doing now. And here, Juma, one of my biggest projects is how we can eradicate two malaria every Ghana. And any project there's some lectures at the various universities. I'm saying, Captain, don't mention our name. You there, you are a walking sacrifice. We are afraid.
Captain Smart, the king of morning shows.
A team of professors and others. What we are doing is to find out two malaria every Ghana. That's what we are thinking. Now watch this. UK eradicated malaria 1921. America eradicated malaria 1951. Don't forget they are all having 1-1 at the tail end. So the last man standing is Africa. So UK pay us America pay us I don't know formula no eradicating malaria no family. Now you see eradicating malaria because malaria it be kuma kwada oda de mame yam. Ya wa kwada to one there malaria to be kunu Africa. What is wrong with us? WHO after America eradicated malaria and the WHO so shall say obey eradicate malaria if you Africa. America yi malaria fi mu pepepe. So Africa so ye beboa emma malaria if you Africa. Ghana for many anu maybe before. Now look me in the eye and let me ask you this very simple question. It took UK just 5 years to complete their research to eradicate malaria. It took America on a very fast supersonic speed 3 years to eradicate malaria from America. WHO planned to eradicate malaria from Africa from 1960 till today. Africa is battling with malaria. And our African leaders, our African ministers of health, African presidents are all quiet. What are they looking for? We are looking for somebody to come to eradicate malaria for us. Now, winning the worst of it all. Well, Stephen Nette, should they be on the foot here? One with the GMO seeds, genetically modified. Sir, and a brona near dear dada, men are never fun so. Or tingo more touch my, or Nuka Kubichem, or Mundo Kumqua. Tashola on a drop or twa. Or paying Quabana by me. And an Iran Temisa. Any waka, woman ado. And they say a brona yen ye wano. Ghana send a brona ye see a wano. And then one control GM and this Ghana ye bro. A brony or modia. Say I mean, say go to India. I find India a battle. I just feel almost say seats now India for a mono mudiano. Almost say a moon seedlings in your modia. It's a yatina from her. Ebo biti America. Wa register Ghana a bro says seedling ne India organic ne India. Wa register Moko say India. Wa register tomatoes say India. Wa register Jene say India. Wa register the Kenya say India. Eti Ghana for na yen timi ankasa generate yen seedlings. Eti the air say seeds no yen fi abrochire na bre yen. Eti ukọ agrochemical shop a cheriye ubekọ agricultural chemical shop. No wakoto tomato saba. Wakoto Jene. Yeti krom hey na emire yedua.
Yes, Siri.
Since when na yedua mire? Siri. Ewo Ghana. Me wa fa kwaku bi kwamenabo nyame wo kokko sida so okoje asase ogomu ayamfro ye ko buwie ye abene ade o ma ye tugu ho e pro ye na mrei ayehu ha wo ye bema hwese de mrete e mrete se bema bu bema na wu a ye twetwa mre ye mfa nchene ngu
Yes.
ne ye num agusu amawo ne ya noa ne ye de siwanim se we no I will do now quite na not sorry. Bema na ewu na sorry.
Gwen. De wuye pa ka say.
But then say si mire no ji atwen ye ni mire. Eti wo mutimi tena se bre winning sides. Say bogu ukodua bra bogu ho. Udua banchi bogu ho. Na yesu ye bogu ni ye refi say ye mire ni ye kunu say wutwa abeto ho say tim emire be na fifire ho
Gwen.
nti wo bekwa koto mire na ba na wa bedua na ye yefe na Ministry of Agric enso age atum ye kwotire Ghana for say ye dua mire eye dam and then World Health Organization say malaria no person or eradicate otu malaria si fi Africa no age oye GMO mosquito. So I said, look at them, Kruma free. WHO say, Aji Okoye genetically modified mosquito. Now, on the bus system, nim answer. What to be to malaria? Say,
I don't know.
Meanwhile, Congo 40 ho. Kenya 40 ho. Ye waduaba bia enu nti ye frɛ aduro bia ye de wo malaria frɛ na temita. Saoko Congo a leave. Ba me spelling ma na Google sesi a ya hodo mienu. Ye wo Artemisa afra. Eye ARTEMISA. Any afra? AFRA.
Yes, Siri.
Any yewo Artemisa anua. ARTEMISA. NANNUA. Artemisa annua. These are the two herbs. Omaba fefi Africa. Aqua carbon. Near the abre. Near the amoda queen and water. Near the abetimu. Bam. My next question is, sir. Sa wonwa sa leave no herb no Abraham malaria 2 plus 3 plus 4 woo no ye no ma na sa wonoma you have the next 7 hours and say malaria na war system no ni na ewu. So must we still wait for WHO to eradicate malaria from Africa?
Yes, Siri.
Sa dua no sa flowers no sa wudua e wo fia and tonton no see the one then said day on to be mbawo compound eti antaru ko Germany in chair God nso akọ Germany in chair mo amokọ Europe no sama hwedin a wo mo common plant tree bia European country bia obekọ bia sanduane ni na bi ho anamwa one common tree. Sa tree no and tonto siso obewu.
Yes, Siri.
Nyame ne edeba wiase. Enye se omo na engineer ye. Esa so ye anti snake. Eti wo wone makrom.
Oh, I don't know.
Edua o, sa dua no. Emma wutimi do obi ma wo bodam.
Wani. Yes, Siri. Siri.
Okay, say by heart. Eti ye Yesu no ne wodua bi ye frɛ no kuminam. Bisa pani bia ɔte Ghana ha from Asante Akamamu ina no minim say the other tribes ne frɛ no ye frɛ no kuminam. Edua ɛho apapo edua no ye tenten sɛ den Abraham ne ho pɔ no ye 7. Ebetimi aye tenten a koka nyame ani. Ɛpa wo ye 1 2 3 4 5 6 na kese baako esia ase ho eno ano no si etwa sa adua no ne ye de to ho eboso made eche so me de boss esi a obebubu nso no biemu
yes Siri
ya age esa kotu sa adua na ase eno ama ma wonom bisa pani dia efe ne kuminam Siri de nti eka ne kuminam se kunuma be ana kasa hare ne be ye ne kuminam ye fe ne kunuma me Siri etitetene sa wokɔ akurase a won sa mmerewa ene nkwakrafo poma na omukuta no embroda Teteno, abana ekuta yesa aberwa poma. Didn't say nimpom, enya he ekunam. Sa dua ne bisi ufia. Woni ma eye. Menka ne ha. Eti besi ne Africa is still battling with malaria. Yes, it means 2 malaria. Eh, WHO to us or see hey. Opeso 2 cervix cancer say. Ana just an kind of cervix. Cervical. And we say na wo de bi aka ho. Abaya adjectival. Cervical diabetes cancer. Opeso 2 ase if you Africa. Mwa. Pa oje mama e. Ne ye wo mpane. Na ewo mpane eye ni ya brain vaccine mo na mo nso di akire bibi kitu abi pin yesi vaccine aba kona kowo yawo me back for Tampa General e Florida e America yesi be one vaccine dey near ya the paper beto enu say men sign em fa won am say what are you talking about? Some yam na me ba hospital na o ma medura no ba ma sign document and so ma medura no some yam ya so wuti ya na kwa hospital na say ye ma wadura no say wuti ya wo sign document answer then they do vaccine so they say ye sign answer ya wo em say me ye he ma nye so time na kufo ye ebola ge no ye say hey one want no ye ebola ge na ni bola ga fa Ghana Woni bola get do. Na yase kwa wo pane we fa kwa tedro we nam si da bi. Ye wo dade bi bronze. Wo de sha akwala ne nan ma ne du nkotodwe. Na wo ti nunum ene hwenten ahye ho a. Enan no betene. Bramfie bisa. Ni ya dade ne share ne nan bronze dade ne share. Ni di muda ne share ho. Kufo nan bola get ne ko. Eti, yasi bibi di cervical cancer. Ena marita abone kama no. Eti, yan wapane. Ena WHO introduce HPV vaccine. Bo phone su se sia wo fi ho. Eti say a ma e what 10 years and above. Yan fam wo no mo nya. Wo se ya kan say cervical cancer. Woman yes cervical cancer nibi. Some vaccine now woman de buy no. 3 years after the WHO came to tell the whole wide world. For my own control. Sir, vaccine now woman de buy no. Unfortunately. Now, say human papilloma virus infection or disease was laced in it. That Addo had nothing to do with cervical cancer. It is a way virgin near the Timwa, so bar, and I said, Bema. Who was some. Yeah, they're betting Timmy Africa. Eti wonwa ye de sa niam no wo nyina about West Africa and East Africa hope na de way because South Africa abroad for ho tem fa vaccines nko den na me pesa me kire anopai ye wo Ghana months the Ghana months na ye wo mu no ese say ye yankasa ye tibi tena se aso mai ebibi mai den ye betimi aya ye betimi aboa ye ya ho se ya me no kasa yi apart from amagana mo ene nipa ba ku mienu miensa nan bia o madua mo e wo mem ha no 90% of Ghanaians edi perfumed rice u kidney be say so woni ma me catch wo di perfumed rice 1 year u kidney na woni ne wasem u kidney and asem wo ho benya problem with your kidneys benya problems with your liver ba woni medical doctor bi antimi nka wo ye wa say wo sorry etia sa na me pay beku until Donald Trump said that WHO sikana ye de mamo no mo didi nkwase asem ti ma redraw say WHO why mobo Trump I redraw wasi wa mo muska bi eti yete Africa ye wa asase Kwame Nkrumah share mu duase a champo beto aso besi nne ye ntimi nya mampani bia ma ne starting state farms biem if I were omoa wo mu bia di ade wo fie ni san sister o ko ba che say if I were the president sao perfume rice no emba Ghana biem memi your mampani a wo bedi de wudua na obedua de obedi perfume rice no emma be because kidney be say emo na o de braye na me ya twotwo ho brofo akese na wudi birika we na de no enye hwe ye de emo na gudem emo ni bi ho a ye de heat and a preserve ye de perfume no chemicals na bagu ho enti wonu a wo fie ho a na tuhwa eye duro And will be at the 30 years. It be at the 25 years. And will be at the 10 years. What two of your horses say? At the Ania, at the 5 years for free gym. Yet more abedi. Near the chair. Yeah, got top perfume rice. JB Bakuri Aban for FSA. Double polished rice. Are you crazy? Double polished rice. Meanwhile, Ghana more. Ghana more. Ewo. Say, Upa will be fair, be dressed or no. Ubenya medical doctor be an itiabo. Say, be drawn the men. Men may be drawn, and so sorry, yes, I know. Never I made a drone or the keja, no, the goody, you was son in them, then it is in say, yeah, what to say? Now, who, ye jaw will never as a warning. Yamia, you are no better on so in Abba. Memoir. Instead, sir, African penny for betting me at Tennessee. Na fe ye wo se ye wade we kwan ben so na ye nso ye befa so ma ye de na ye papa na obi etimi abetobi afiri ye ho e ma bibi man ayeye no ye mpani fo ne nwe ho me da ase afi dem te ye obi odna Africa ho eti ye ni kwan ye ni nsuo ye ni nkanea ye ni aduane ye ni aduro ye ni bibia. The whole Africa is dependent on somebody. This is my cry, and this is my worry. Minianum. Ye do babia. As I see a bisaya who say, a ye day and then ye mana nanka wanka sa wufanka. Wosensene na wachinsuo no ama wo ba no ma wanom o be ka kire me say ni bieye aba enti wo koto juice e de ama wo ba no ye suso na ye kwa school no wo bo juice so wo school a asema ba sa kwa na bo juice so teacher punish you anamwa and there akwadro na yade yakoshe modernization eti anka wo ho mango wo ho bibia wo ho wunye just about 10-15 minutes out of your 24 hours wo be sensere na wachimu nsuo ne kekede ama wo ba ko school no wo twan juice efia yesi including Miami Fia Messi Watantra Hills yade task atuni na so Obia to the fie tiles. Mango ba kokura ponsi obi fie. Kontomre ensi obi fie. Obia ni kube e wo fie. Bibu saw say. The ye ho coupled with galamsey. Aye de say ye bibia ye wo asase so no. Africa. Where will we be tomorrow? Is there any place we can go? Now watch this. Donald Trump and the Africans ever will come back. It is say who American embassy here. Next who need na American embassy for say we must say visa no. We more mad say because we documentations here correct. Say American embassy say your amount visa based on one discretion. And yes, I will crack our bank statement. You're correct. Where you're correct. Where you're correct. Ain't your amount visa. Who could do one and one feel say? As I say, amount visa. And you're based on merit. Yeah, mount. Germany. Who could have Ghana passport? If you are Germany, you're free. Who here visa? No work for Germany, and I don't know. Ghana passport today, I'm telling you today. A free visa from Ghana to Germany. Ghana for no munim no. That time no Lufthansa or Alitalia, Oma mo so apart from na Germany for say yegu ye na ye de Lufthansa ba yegu no. Ye de akoka Emirates hu. Etu kuta Ghana passport a. Who could do Germany na visa nima e free. But answer na Emirates before we free Ghana go to Dubai, who here Dubai visa. When we try no mu no go Lufthansa we here no. No me here Lufthansa European airline. When we just say eba Africa because Ghana for be Ghana kwa Germany dodo. When we just no ba who kuta Ghana passport take kuta no. When the Germany visa free you. You don't know. Currently. But so bet me nya plane e betu afri Ghana ha. Akwasi Germany santan direct no e ho na kokrom no wo no. Ebi wa he. Who got so much me? They are always planning and thinking about how to build their space. But we are sitting in this country. Ye pebema na hojo. Kwasi akika sa. Ye pebema. Every before we are sick. Oh, yeah, where do you unpack us? Where do you a gentleman? What is your definition of a gentleman? Hey, ya pedi ene hojo. Be ma o kasa breo. Eti lady bi a menim na okwa akware. Boy bi onim no o to lega bi. Unpack kasa. Ote bote. No si ho. Of ye juma ba mane de we a. Thank you, God bless you. No asoro no makoda. Ese ono ne hojo. Again ese ontimi nware no. Koso ye dam dodo. Opebema o hye kakra. Ne busua for friend tenase. Wenya de ne hojo sei. Wompe. Be ma na ni so hye e na ape. No se eno a na mpe. E no ware de ni so hye no. Ene one ni kunu eton nade mpese mebodi bibi nti wo ton nade companies a mo ton iron rods kese pa okroma papa ne yemu ba ako ena nadam for say ono mpe be ma ne hodwo de a obe ware be ma na ono kwakope be ma na ne hodwo no be ma ne be ye Pentecost elder owo ne yere na tiko ewo Medina he ya ma ne fi soro be hwe fom patra okun no be ma na ni so o hye no one ne yere date wo mo ton iron rods Africa pe and obi on pe kasa ye nyansafo me wu bi do we de hojo oh we de na hojo we de on pe kasa na come de ye me wi ebusafo yi baby a ye duro no ne se Africa ese ebibifo ye tena se sinkonya bosumu we adwuma me ye yina no there's a problem with us as Africans. There's a problem with us. Eh? We are terminal commercial for eh? Me you know. E wo kumase. Yes, wo kwa adwuma bia na o hia igbeni asoro no beku mebo a. Ah, mebo. Eh, adwuma ya wo komi. Agbefo do so ho. Yebeku ba se time na akufa do share da mu bie nsuo se nkum ni pe wo mepe se da me free ya ko mepe me da mepe me didi wo mepe me dum so wo mepe me ko mepe festival mawu wo sisi kaya na kaya bo minimu a wo se kaya nsa ho bon do bi so ansa jeje kaya Africa, your problem. Your problem, man. You want to say? Ya dream that say you be papa. Am I here? Eti, yet me see cocoa board a sing cry. Na farmer na odia cocoa no. Onim cocoa board office da.
Yes, Siri.
Your cocoa clinic. Esin crying. Ayendria cocoa wa hada. Nasa shibodi. Omuni cocoa chips compound.
At all.
Beba. Ghana pen police ni yet in the welfare if in a catrium no yare no pesika na police for some bon besia
Going.
Yes, Siri.
Ono wa titi wo musika de aye welfare na sa wo kwa na wo kwaji sika ne bia wo sika na watua ne yemfa no ma wo yesi ye hwe wo sika ne ho na ye de abo besia but se senior officer yare ya na ye yi ama free
Siri.
Marita bra
Siri.
Abraham de mechi
Siri.
hwe Africa pe ena sa wo ko wuti wasa na yesi we wie school na ye ko no it me from your catch us say ade na ye be tron the sense ka ye practical
Going.
na mum ye sorry ye kire wo theory
NPP. Oh.
eti obi timi wie college of agriculture no nim say the edua mankani
Going.
ubusana o say makọ agric college awie agric college no wie ye no mana buro so onua
Yes, Siri.
wankọ afuo mu da
Siri.
tama ye wa pam secondary school one no ya agric science na school ye ni garden school ye agric science e dimbo fruit
Siri.
Africa is the only continent ye work carpentry and joinery college by ye krankonwa free China.
Yes, Siri.
Eti Chairman Sabonsu, Honorable Bagman, Tama Chairman Sabonsu, yeah, majority leader and leader of government business. Anna Bagman, a minority leader.
Yes.
Now I'm so much chamber ho. Now I'm more konya ho. Baby, I say a crack on Yanifi. Where's the be free China? Where's the free America? Where's the be free Norway? Where's the be free her? MPs no air co a home. Meanwhile, you see your carpentry and joinery. College, I was once Ghana, yes, also what technical universities. Technical university, yent mean Pama Konya, I bet so.
Na crocodile down your drama, your being and you as they say, the kind thing they say. Any neighbor, I just say, any, and so, a long trip when you said.